Hi guys. Okay, I should just say 12:30 from now on because that seems to be when I'm ready to go. It's around 12:30. So, thank you guys for waiting. I'm really curious as to how today's readings are going to go because I feel like either there's a lot of people calling in or it's going to be interesting because my heart is just a beating. And look at this. Here we go. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you calling for the free reading?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's your first name?
Patricia.
Patricia. Okay, give me just a minute here, Patricia.
Okay.
You're the first caller, so I'm just going to take me a minute just to focus.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure who she is yet, but there's a lady that is with you that steps forward that is telling me that she is like very much trying to take care of you on the other side. She puts the white blanket around your shoulders and she's talking about having to take care of you on the other side. Have you been sick or ill recently?
No, not. Well, I've got a bit of a chest cold, that's it.
Okay, so hold on a second. She's just coming right to the message. Usually I ask them to identify who they are, how they passed away, etc. She just jumps right to the point. She jumps in and it's like it's like she's trying to make you chicken soup and she's just like, I'm taking care of her, let her know I'm here. So she's showing me the deep breaths on the other side. So this person would have had a breathing issue or couldn't breathe properly towards the end maybe. She's also doing the wiggle, which is my symbol for somebody who had limited mobility. And she's taking me to the head. Now this can either mean dementia, Alzheimer's, or stroke, or even a lack of communication sometimes. I'm not sure why she's talking about that. Hold on a sec. I feel like this would be like either mom's mom. She's definitely got a motherly feel to her. Does this make sense? Do you know who this would be?
No, not really. No, my mother is here.
Okay, so her mom, because I feel like I'm on mom's side, and there's definitely a breathing issue. She wants people to know that she can breathe clearly on the other side. Do you know how mom's mom passed?
Childbirth.
Interesting. Okay. That's so interesting, the way that this information is coming through, because she stepped forward so extremely motherly. She talks about not being able to breathe, not being able to move, and not being able to communicate properly. But the thing is, she kept taking me to right before she died. She's saying that all of this happened. So, and then she takes me to your mom's side and above, and I really feel like by the way she's coming in so motherly that this is just her way of expressing that even though she passed so suddenly, like very early on, she's still mothering on the other side. Wow. Okay, so now it's interesting. She kind of takes a step back. It's almost like she just needed to step in and say hi and let you know that, you have more angels on that side than you think. But she's also bringing forward a bunch of other people. I'm not sure who's going to talk first, so hold on a second here. I want to go to the gentleman, I guess. I'm not sure who he is, but he tells me he was very strong, or he's strong now on the other side, but he's showing me how strong he is. So that either means that he was very strong in life, or he got very weak before he passed away, and he's got his strength back on the other side. Slow down, slow down, slow down. He's also like combing his hair, letting me know how good he looks. This feels like either dad or grandpa, maybe not even. Hold on, I don't know how to get the relationship, but I can definitely feel the personality coming through. Who's the snappy dresser or the person that is like, he's got so much charm and charisma that he comes through with? I feel like that was exactly how he was in life. He's talking about how strong he is on that side, how he's got all his hair. I'm not sure who this is to you.
My grandfather.
Okay, does this describe his personality?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a very funny guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's funny. When I ask him, I'm like, I get quiet so I can hear what message he has. He's like, well, what do you want me to say? I could tap dance for you. And he like starts dancing. And I'm like, he just wants you to know that he's very much watching over you. Okay, slow down. He's also putting the white blanket around your shoulders. The white blanket, like your grandmother did, is my symbol for somebody who has stress or health issues. So if this isn't health so much, is this like a stress thing that's going on in your life right now? Because they're both talking about this now.
I have a lot of stress going on, yeah.
Okay, that's why. Because they both are talking about like putting the white blanket around you.
Oh.
He's talking about talking things through, negotiating, that you can do this. I know it's almost like I have to go meet with somebody that irritates the crap out of me, but we can negotiate this. This can be worked through. Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Okay, let me get clarification. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure if he's talking about like a boss or if this is like your husband. Are you married or have a partner? Okay. I think he's taking me to the side and there's something going on with your husband. And I don't know if this is exactly that the two of you are having stress together or if there's stress that's on your husband's plate, that your grandfather is associating it with him and saying that this can be worked through.
Okay.
I almost want to say that this is some kind of stress going on with your husband's work that is making it's causing ripples into everything else. Does that make sense?
It's possible.
Okay. Well, that was a way to show me that for sure, I guess. They use symbols to show me things, right?
Okay.
He just showed me popping a pimple around Christmas time. And I think what he's trying to say is this pressure is going to be popped around Christmas. Like there's something about, it's either just before, even I would say just after Christmas, there's this like pop. And then everything starts flowing a lot more smoothly in that area.
Okay.
He's like trying to give you just some reassurance that it's going to like hang in there. Do you have like teenagers or like preteen kids?
No.
Why am I seeing younger people? Hold on. I think he's taking me back. Okay, so I don't know what that means. 2 + 1. I think, okay, did your grandfather pass away some time ago when you were a lot younger?
Yes.
Okay, this is why he's taking me back into like early childhood, and he's talking about he wants to like take you for ice cream. I don't know why he's doing that. Is there something that makes sense to you about ice cream? Why he's like really saying, let's go get an ice cream cone. Come on.
No, I don't.
He's like, it's comfort food. Everybody needs ice cream when they're stressed.
Yeah, we never did that, so.
I think he's trying to do it with you now. As soon as you said we never did that, I saw the rose-colored glasses go on, which the rose-colored glasses are my symbol for somebody who sees things differently on that side than they did when they were here in the physical world. And he gives me the impression that, how do I explain this? It's almost like because they have to view their life through other people's eyes when they get to the other side, it's almost like he got there and he's like, you know what? I should have invested more time into my family. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I could have done all these things. Instead, I was too busy being an adult, so to speak. And so I think that's why he's like, it's not too late. I'm taking you for ice cream. If there was not an invitation for ice cream recently or something, then there is something coming up around ice cream because he's being very specific. He's not letting this drop. He's like, you just need to know that you're not alone right now, that there is absolutely people watching, that you're on the right track, that everything's going to be okay. Okay. I'll tell you the way he showed me this. He made me feel this sense of pride, and then I saw somebody cleaning their house. And I'm not sure if he's telling me that this is very important to you and that you keep a very clean house, or if he's telling you that you'll make yourself feel better if you clean up a little bit. I think it's the latter, that he's acknowledging how well that you keep the house and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like grooming, just like in his personality where it feels like grooming and being charming and well-dressed, this is important to him. So is a well-kept household. And he's like, you do a great job with that. Like, you don't give yourself enough credit for this. Is this dad's mom or dad's dad?
No, it's mom's dad.
Is it? Because he's bringing through another lady. Hold on. But it feels like on the other side of the family, so hold on. She snaps her fingers, so her passing was sudden or unexpected.
I don't know.
Hold on. Oh, this is somebody in his life, I believe. It's like he's wanting you to know that he's reunited with this person on the other side.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, she's here, she's here. I feel like she passed too soon. This is somebody that was close to him. I don't know if this was like a sister or this was like... Yes, I know his wife is on the other side, but he shows me being with both women. And very, very excited to be reunited with your mom, or with your grandma. I gotta say that.
Good.
But it's almost like when he got there, he was surprised at how involved she was in everybody's life. It's like he spent how many years missing her and thinking that she was just like not around anymore and she's missing everything. And he's like, but she didn't miss anything. She's right here. She's been here the whole time. She knows more than I do about my own family, he says. They're talking about, though, does your mom have a little brother?
She's got a couple of them, but...
Okay, because I'm feeling like it wasn't in childbirth with your mom that she passed away. This was for another child, correct?
She lost her child, yeah. Well, it was. No, she didn't lose her child. She died when giving birth to this child.
Right, but that wasn't your mom.
No.
Okay.
No, it was my grandmother.
No, I mean she didn't die when she was giving birth to your mom.
No.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get to.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Aw, they are absolutely together on the other side, and they want you to know that they're very much there to be able to help you. We have something in this world called free will, so they're not allowed to interrupt our free will. They can pull little minor strings and make synchronicities happen on the other side here and there. However, if we give them permission and we ask them to come and help us with whatever, say you need a new car, help me get the right car, you will absolutely see their influence that will take over in that situation. They will pull little strings, as I call it, and make coincidences happen or whatnot, and you'll end up getting like a car for half price, or you know what I mean? There'll be something really amazing about it that will let you absolutely know that spirit is around. And they're wanting you to know that you can still talk to them and that they will absolutely help you on the other side. And they keep talking about that you just need direction. It's like, I don't know which way to go. Do I make this choice or do I make this choice?
Yeah.
And they're like, we can help you with this. Just ask us. Ask us for a sign. If we don't give you the sign, then you won't. Then obviously the answer is no. But they're thinking that it's interesting because spirit doesn't usually come through this potently about, here, ask us, we'll help. They're usually there as guides and whatnot, but your grandparents are really trying to like guide you out of this. Because it feels like decisions that you would make anyway, they're just trying to give you peace about it. And there's something to do with the feathers. They will be sending you feathers as like confirmation and whatnot. I don't know if you find them now, but that would be your grandparents.
No, I don't find them at all.
Watch for the feathers. Because he's raining them down on me right now. He just kissed your cheek. They're pulling their energy back. I hope that was helpful for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Interesting. Okay. Then I guess here we go. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you calling for the free reading?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What is your first name?
Samantha.
Samantha. Okay. Give me a minute to just, focus. Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of energy that comes with you. That just got almost scrambled. There was so much. So give me a second here.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a gentleman that steps forward. He steps forward with rose-colored glasses, which is my symbol for when spirit sees things differently on that side than they did when they were here in the physical world. There is an apology, so to speak. Right away, he comes through very... I want to say apologizing, but at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, I just wish I could have done this differently. I'm not even sure who he is yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, now tell me how you passed. Interesting. When I ask him how he passed, because he's going on and on and on already, but when I try to get him back, because I'm still trying to figure out who he is, there feels like, I want to say it feels like a father figure energy, but at the same time it could be just very close bond energy. But he's talking about taking some responsibility for his passing, but not in the sense, I don't feel like it was suicide or anything. I feel like I've neglected my health, or I let this get real bad. I'm not sure who this is, but I think it's above you. Do you know who that would make sense for?
Is it like a recent death? Do you know, or?
I can't tell if it's recent. I can just tell that he's coming through very apologetically about the way he lived. And I almost feel like it's because of the lack of attention that he gave to family. That's why he's coming through so apologetically, but I'm guessing at that. What I do know is that he's letting me know that he's taking some responsibility for the way that he died, in the sense that he didn't take care of the issue. It's almost like somebody who had diabetes and died from like a diabetic coma, or somebody who had asthma and went into a smoky bar and then passed away, or just like somebody who ate really bad even though they knew they had heart disease. I'm not sure how to explain this. It's like something that he knew he needed to take care of but didn't.
I can't pinpoint exactly who, but...
Okay, I feel like I'm going to the chest. There is absolutely a heart issue. He's snapping his fingers. His passing was sudden or unexpected.
If anything, it would be a great-grandfather from who were passed away years ago, but I've never met any of them, so I'm not 100% sure.
You know what? I think that I'm misinterpreting this, because he just told me when I said heart attack, he told me that I was wrong. He said he's talking about his heart, and then he showed me to the side. I don't think I'm going above you. I think I'm going to the side. And his soul feels younger. He doesn't feel older. He feels younger, like younger than like old age. Like he didn't get to live to be 80 or something like that. He could be middle-aged, or younger. Who is the younger person that's around you that's on the other side? Let me just ask that.
I haven't lost any like male figures around. Like they've all been kind of like an older age, or they passed away.
Okay, that would make sense as well. If there is a female that passed younger, that would also make sense. That would just mean that there's two energies coming in at the same time, which is why I'm getting all these erratic details. But there is absolutely, the things I'm certain on is there is a gentleman who passed from what he takes responsibility for, and there is absolutely a younger person. Is there a female that you know that passed away?
Not that was like, younger in age. She's in her 70s. So
Okay, no.
I'm not. Yeah.
No, that's not. Hold on. Okay, so the older male is definitely connecting to the younger energy. This is so weird the way it's coming through. Because they won't let me let something go if I'm not interpreting it properly. They'll leave it there. And again, he won't let me let this go. Okay, so here's what's going on. There is this older male that is talking about the younger person that passed away, that I'm not going to say male or female, I can't really tell, but this person would have been important to him, and she's on the other side now. So, and I feel like she was younger when she passed away. I'm not sure if this is your mom's dad, grandfather, I just heard. Was mom very close with her grandparents?
I believe so.
Okay.
Just trying to think of who the younger person that's how they're connected.
I'm not sure. That you'll probably be able to figure out after. Talk to mom, ask her who the younger person is that grandpa would be extremely happy about meeting on the other side. Because unless I say that to you, he will not let me let this go. He will not move forward. He's like, just please let her know that I'm with her on this side, that I think it's a female, that she's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have a lady that comes through with a lot of energy. She takes me to like another city, or if it's not another city, it's the other part, like the other side of the city, and she's talking about traveling to see her a lot. So talking about, I feel like I had a good life. She's like talking about, I had a good life. I was like, she just comes through with so much gratitude about the way she lived and about the way she died. I feel like I had noticed. I got to tell people how I felt, and everybody was there when I passed away, and she's just coming through with so much gratitude.
Okay.
Would this make sense for your grandma? Was she like in the hospital for a week or two before she passed away?
No, she passed away at home. She was brought to the hospital after, and all my aunts and uncles had gone, and they just kind of sat with her.
I see.
But she passed away at home.
Okay, because she's just acknowledging so much gratitude about this. Because she's making me feel like she just had that energy about her, you know? Like, we do things my way. I'm the boss of the family, and you know what I mean? And it's like, at the end, everybody came together to support her in that, and it still gave her a small sense of control, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
And that gave her peace.
Okay.
Then she looks at you and she gets very excited about some stuff that's coming up. She's like, yay!
Yeah, I'm a week away from my due date.
Oh, this is why. Okay, slow down. Okay, hold on a second. She just went a mile a minute as soon as you said that. Do you know the sex of the baby yet?
I do, yeah.
Slow down a second. Hold on. Would this be your second child?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I'm not sure if the one that you're carrying is a boy or the one that is already here is a boy, but she's showing me one of each color, boy and girl.
Yeah, I have a 5-year-old daughter, and then I'm pregnant with a boy.
That's what I thought. Okay. She's just like, yay! She's so excited. It's almost like we didn't think this was going to happen again. It's almost like you swore that you weren't going to have more babies.
I thought we struggled to get pregnant, so we thought it would never happen.
That's why. Okay. Because she's like congratulating you. And she's letting you know that there will be one more if you want it.
Oh, okay. How do you think? Well, he says we're done, but I wouldn't mind one more.
She's like, it's a girl.
Oh, I hope so.
She likes your husband. She turns to him and shakes his hand. Slow down. She's making me feel like he's very organized. Like he's like before we got married, he had the house purchased and like everything, like all his ducks in a row, if this makes sense.
Well, we actually purchased our home together, but yeah, he definitely was always one that he knew what he wanted in life, and he was, he got up with his job, and just big head on his shoulders.
She's letting you know that she gives like so much approval on the other side, that she's really proud of you and the life that you're living right now. Slow down, slow down. Did you like, either you just graduated not that long ago, or you're going back to school? Because she's showing me the graduation.
No, I mean, I've considered going back, but
I would strongly consider going back because it feels like your grandmother, like I felt like this is not negotiable. That's what I felt. Her energy just went, what do you mean thought? You are. There is no think about it. We will go back to school. Like education, very important.
Yeah.
But she's talking about you going into a profession where you help people. Because she said that you're not helping the world right now and you could be helping people. So I don't know if this would be nursing or counseling or something like this, but she's talking about it being a profession that helps people.
I've thought about going into healthcare. Something I've always wanted to do, but just never had the time to go back to school.
I feel like that opportunity is going to present itself within the next couple of years. She's showing me like a 2-year-old on your hip and an older child. But I really feel like this is something that when you get going on it, it's like one of those things in life that those small decisions that you make that turn into huge forks in the road that you see later on in life, that it's like, hey, if I didn't make that decision way back when, I wouldn't be here right now. She's talking about that you have a lot to give this world and don't count yourself out yet. It's almost like there's, and I don't want to say depression, but it's like a hint of depression at the fact that I will be stuck at home with these children forever.
Oh.
It's like a feeling of like, I got to get out of the house. Like, I don't feel like you're a mom that likes to be home all the time.
Yeah, I like to get out. I like go to the store, just go for a walk.
What am I seeing that for? So, hold on. She's showing me Disneyland. Like Mickey Mouse ears. I feel like I'm going to Disneyland. Slow down. Hold on. It's almost like we're trying to choose a destination to have a vacation or something, and she's trying to put the bid in for Disneyland. That's how it feels. Are you guys taking a vacation at some point soon, or is this in the works? Are you talking about this?
We'd like to take the kids when they're like a little bit older to Disneyland, so they'll remember. But nothing like in anytime soon.
I feel like you're going sooner than you think you are. She's showing money coming at you. I don't know what's going on with your husband's work, but there's absolutely money coming in there, and there's a lifestyle upgrade of sorts. It's almost like there's some kind of promotion that puts him into like a new tax bracket. Like it's a significant promotion.
Okay. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad for that.
It's like within the next year or so, and it feels, I almost want to say that there's like vacations included or something. Is he like an executive or something? I'm seeing like suit and tie.
No, actually, he works at a plumbing warehouse. But he kind of does everything.
Interesting, because the position that she's talking about is in a suit and tie, so it's almost like if he goes from working in there to being like the manager of the whole place or something. But it comes within a year. She's bragging actually in a sense. Like, he's such a hard worker, he's so good at what he does, he's smart, he's charming, and he's going to have that position before you know it.
Hope so.
This is interesting. Okay, say that again slowly. She's pulling her energy back a little bit. I'm not sure why the gentleman is still wearing the rose-colored glasses. I think it has to do with your mom. I think it has to do with just not spending as much time with the family as he would have liked, and needing you to express that to her. Because there's a feeling of like, I'm watching over you, all of you, very much on this side, because I know I didn't do a great job of watching over everybody when I was here in the physical world. I provided very well, but I wasn't extremely involved in the family, if that makes sense.
Okay. I have to talk to her and see if that makes sense for her. I know my mom's grandfather, both grandfathers passed away when she was very young.
I see. That would make sense why he's... Okay. That actually... See, this is how the interpretation can change everything. Because that would make sense to me why he's has the rose-colored glasses on. It's like a regret. Like, I regret that I didn't get to spend this time with you. So it wasn't exactly his choice. It was that he passed away young.
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Okay.
He's pulling his energy back, but he just like... Do you have curly hair?
I do, yeah.
Okay, because he just like showed me like a curl on your hair and just went like boing. Like he said, tell her that she's beautiful as he pulled his energy back. And I saw him do that with your hair. Again, he just wants you to know that you have a lot of loved ones on the other side and that this grandmother is like so excited about the baby that's coming. And she will absolutely be with you in the room when he's born.
Now, my question for her is he coming this week or is he going to go past due?
Hold on.
My husband is so much pain.
I keep seeing the 7. I keep seeing a 7. I don't know if it's the 17th or the 7th. What's today? Today's October 3rd, I think.
Yeah.
Because I keep seeing a 7, so I'm not sure if it's the 7th or the 17th. But it's a 7. And it feels like it's a couple of days after or a couple of days before somebody else's birthday.
The 7th.
It's either the 7th or the 17th.
My mother-in-law's niece, her birthday is this weekend. My mother-in-law's birthday is not the 25th, so I hope I don't go that.
No, you won't be going that far. It's either the 7th or the 17th. I would almost want to say the 7th.
Okay.
But it feels like it's a couple of days after somebody else in the family's birthday that she's acknowledging. Like within a week of somebody else's birthday.
Well, I know my mother-in-law's niece, her birthday is this weekend, but, like, I can't think of anybody else.
Interesting. She's not clarifying. She's just like, I'm not wrong, Tracy. I'm not wrong. She can go ask people, but this is your grandmother that's coming through? She has like, she's saying that somebody else in the family will know that this person was like underneath her. So it's either one of her children or one of their children, or there is somebody underneath her who's got the birthday like a week before this baby is born.
Well, I have a lot of aunts and uncles, so I'm sure maybe there is. I'll have to figure out what aunt or uncle has a birthday upcoming then.
It's funny, there has to be, because she's so adamant, like, she's adamant. She's like, no, I'm telling you, I'm right, she keeps saying to me. Interesting. She's pulling her energy back, but she's also letting you know that this delivery is either going to be easier than the other one or faster than the other one. It's like she's telling you to get prepared. It's almost like if you had a fast delivery the first time and this one's going to be even faster.
Oh, no, my daughter, I was in active labor for 5 hours.
That's it.
That's it.
I've had 4 children. I've never been in active labor for only 5 hours. That's exactly how she brings it through.
I've heard some horror stories, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope this one's like, I'd be happy if it was the same or less.
It's less. That's what she's saying, because she's showing me that it was like a pretty quick birth, the first one, and that the second one's going to be even quicker, and she's like telling you to like be prepared, because it's going to get quick. It's going to be quicker than the last time. I do feel like your water will break, or there'll be some leakage, but the tendency is like, oh, well, I have time to get there because I'm not in a huge amount of pain yet, but she's like, you get there quick.
I'm lucky the hospital where I live is like 5 minutes away. So,
aww. Well,
thank God we were close to the hospital, because that was when we lived in Ontario, we lived in a small town like about 45 minutes away from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So, but luckily we were induced for my daughter, so I never had that at home, like, oh my God, my water broke. So this time around, I'm like waiting every day. I'm like, okay, am I leaving or did I pee?
Yeah. Aw, well, I wish you the best of luck and very safe and pain-free delivery and a wonderful new baby. Congratulations.
Thank you. Awesome, thank you.
All right, I hope that was helpful. I will talk to you later.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye. Hello?
Hello,
Hi, were you calling for the free reading?
I was
Okay, what is your first name? Oh,
Kathy.
okay. Sorry, did you say Kathy?
Yeah.
Okay, there's just something really loud whistling there for a minute.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so give me a minute to like switch energies here. Okay, so I want to go to the mother figure that steps forward. Actually, can I get you to do me a favor, Kathy? Are you sitting with both feet flat on the floor?
I'm walking right now. I can sit.
Okay, that's part of my issue. Can I get you to sit down and just like be calm for a minute so that I can get a grasp on your energy? It's like trying to take a picture of a moving object, if that makes sense. It makes it a little more difficult for me.
Okay.
Okay, so once you're sitting down, if you could take a deep breath, and I want you to picture that deep breath starting at your big toe, pulling it slowly all the way up through your body, and then blow it straight at me. Okay. So two people step forward right away, but they come forward hand in hand. So that's usually my symbol of two people that were together in the physical world that are together on the other side. So if this isn't your parents, then this would be grandparents, but they would both be like both either grandma and grandpa that were married in the physical world are both on the other side, or it would be parents, but they come through together. So hold on. Interesting. Okay, so and they have the lead. Okay, so is your mom on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, and your dad's still here in the physical world?
No, he's gone too.
Okay, that's exactly why I'm getting it that way. Okay, so this is both of them stepping forward, but were they separated in the physical world before they passed away?
No.
They're talking about a separation. So this could mean being separated as in death separated them, but they're talking about, because they're together on the other side, but they're talking about...
He passed quite a while before her.
I see. That would explain it. Because he's like, we're so happy not to be separated anymore. That's just exactly the way that they bring that information through. Your mom's making me feel like her death was very quick. Like everything happened so fast. I feel like it's like almost like somebody who had cancer or something that lived with this for a long time, and then at the very end it just went and went really fast. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. She's talking about feeling at peace about something to do with the house. It's almost like if she didn't want to sell the house before she passed away, and then when she passed away, we sold her house, and she's acknowledging that it was the right thing to do. There's something about the decisions that were made after she passed that she wants to acknowledge have given her peace on the other side. Does that make sense?
Nope.
Okay, so let's break it down. She's taking me to the house. But when she takes me to the house, the reason why...
But there was no house. She was in a home before she died, like a...
Yeah. That I got as well. I was just getting there because let me finish for a sec. She's taking me to this house, and then she's making me feel like this was like a stress point for quite a while. And then I feel like I'm in a different place. Like I'm seeing the nursing home where my grandmother was, but it doesn't mean that was the exact same facility. And then she's talking about that this actually gave her peace. Like there's something about being forced to sell the house or forced to get rid of the house or forced to move out of the house. That she's...
She lived in my house with me and I sold my house, so that's probably...
I see. And she didn't want to go, did she? Because
I don't know. Probably not.
No, I'm feeling like this was like hard for her when this actually happened, and that she wants you to know that she knew it was the right thing to do. That she has peace about that, and I felt like she had peace about that before she passed away as well. So, and if you've been carrying guilt about that, like, well, I put her in a home and then she died, that would be why she's bringing this up, because she doesn't want you to have any guilt about this. She's showing me my symbol for gratitude and for thank you for everything that you did. And she's like showing me brushing hair. Did you used to brush her hair?
Yep.
She's like, this was like her favorite thing. She loved this. And again, she's showing me thank you. Hold on. She's talking about never feeling like a burden. She knew she was a lot of work, but it's almost like you never let her know. You never let her know that you had to take a day off to take her to the doctor, or that, anything was an inconvenience. It's like you never made her feel that way. She just put a birthday cake down in front of you. Who's got the birthday that just passed or is coming up? I'm going to a male member of the family.
Oh, my brother.
Okay. It's like in a couple of weeks or something?
A couple of weeks ago.
I see, okay. She's like acknowledging her love to him as well. Interesting. She showed me the phone in the hand, which is usually a symbol that either you guys communicate all the time or that you don't communicate very often. That's where I think I'm going with this one. There's a feeling of like we don't communicate. We haven't communicated for quite some time. She's like encouraging this communication. Is he like in a different location though? Is he in a different city or a different like...
Who? My father?
Your brother.
My brother. No, he lives here.
You guys just don't talk very often at all, hey?
We don't talk as much as we used to, but we still talk.
I feel like she's trying to plan some family get-together or some kind of like dinner or something. Slow down. I see. She's taking me to like Christmas because Christmas isn't far, and she's putting everybody together, and she's like, this year we have to spend it together. She's like, it makes it easier on me on this side, and then I don't have to be in two places at once. I can be in one place.
Yeah.
Aw, she's pulling her energy back. She just wanted to thank you for everything that you did before she passed away, to let you know that you made the right decision as far as helping her to move forward, that the place that she was in was exactly where she needed to be, and she doesn't want you to have any guilt about that whatsoever. She's wanting you to know as well that she can move freely on the other side. She just showed me the wiggle. She's like, I got all my mobility back.
That's funny because she lost her leg just before she died.
That would be why she's very much wanting that to come through before she lets this reading close.
Yeah.
She's like, I got all of it back. And so happy to be reunited with Dad on the other side.
Yeah.
Dad, did he pass quickly, suddenly? Is this heart? Yeah. Okay. The way he's bringing this up is like you were the most beautiful child in the whole world. Like he's like, usually I call this grandma gush, like the way when spirit gushes so much like this, but this is coming from your dad. And it's almost like he's overemphasizing how beautiful he thought you were. And either they do that because that's who they were when they were here in the physical world, or he didn't do that enough when he was here in the physical world, which is why he's trying to overdo it on the other side to really get that message through. Whoa, okay, I don't know what he's trying to show me. Give me a second. He's talking about taking care of the dogs for a long time. Hold on.
No, I'm not getting that. We never had a dog.
Somebody lost some dogs in the family. I don't know if this would have been like... Do you have grown children, or...
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like I'm going to like adult children. And he's talking about that he's been watching over this dog. If this dog is not passed away, then they're still living and very old and sick. But I'm feeling the old sick energy, and that he's very much watching over this animal. I suppose it could be a cat. Sometimes I get the animal incorrect. It just sees small furry thing. But he's being very clear. He's watching over this animal. Do you know if your kids have an animal who's...
Well, we had a dog after he died, and the dog is gone now too.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. And the dog lived very old to an older age and got sick.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's talking about that he's got this dog with him. When you say we didn't have any animals, I'm like, nope, he's not letting that go. He's saying he's watching this dog on the other side.
We didn't have any when we were kids. It was my dog. It was my family's dog. Yeah.
That's so funny.
My kids' dogs.
He's got more than one over there, but I feel like he's the one that's been put in charge of all the dogs, and it's odd because it doesn't feel like he was so inclined to the animals here in the physical world, and yet everybody's put him in charge on the other side.
He had too many kids here.
There you go. Oh, well, they're definitely together again, and they're extending their love to you as they pull their energy back. I hope that was helpful for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care.
You too.
Okay. Hello? Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Were you calling for the free reading?
Yes.
Okay, what is your first name?
Elaine.
Elaine. Okay, give me a minute to just focus here, and we'll see who comes through. Are you sitting down, Elaine?
I am.
Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, you have a few people on the other side. The room just starts to get crowded. Hold on. I'm not sure who they all are yet, but they're all right away, they tell me that we're all together on this side. It's like there's been a lot of death on one side of the family.
Uh-huh.
And they're just coming through as a group so far, letting me know that they're all together on that side. Hold on a second. Interesting. I just heard like a gunshot or a very loud bang.
Oh, really?
Hold on. The thing is, I don't know if this is actual gunshot or if this is if this is just like an accidental death. It's like there's some loud noise and an accidental death.
Oh, could be my dad.
What does that mean? What does this loud noise mean around his death?
Explosion.
Okay. That's absolutely who's coming through. Okay, so. You know what? He stands before me and he's like, look at me, Tracy. I'm perfect on this side. Look, I'm perfect. I'm not burned. I'm not hurt. I'm okay. Let her know that I'm in perfect condition on this side. Please let them know I'm okay. He's making me feel like his soul was taken. This is interesting. Did he live for a little while after the explosion?
No.
Okay. Because he's making me feel like his soul was taken immediately, even if his body didn't die immediately.
Interesting.
Okay, slow down. There was 2 other people that died with him that day?
Oh, it was.
Because he pulled them forward and he wanted you to know that they made it there on the other side as well.
Wow. It's crazy. And one was our neighbor.
The thing is, I'm trying to get a handle on what he's trying to say about this accident. Hold on. I feel like there was some accountability to be had, but somebody skirted their responsibility. Like, somebody got away with something here. It's almost like if there was like a malfunction or something that could have been prevented but had been covered up, or had been like a lack of maintenance or something like this that he's talking about that is not anybody's specific.
Was at work.
Okay, it's like it's not anybody's specific's fault. It's just something that happened because something else wasn't done properly, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, it's possible.
Your mom is still here in the physical world?
No.
Interesting. Okay, so I think this would be you then that he's talking about, because he went to you and he put the white blanket over your shoulders and he kissed your cheeks, and then he took it off again and he's like, ta-da! So the white blanket is my symbol for somebody who has health or stress issues. And so by him putting that around your shoulders, he's letting you know that he was watching over you, but then he takes it off again. So these health or stress issues, if you're not through them yet, you will be very soon, because he's wanting you to know that this is not going to go on forever. If you were just going to continue to be ill or to be stressed, then he would leave the blanket on your shoulders, but he's taking it off.
Oh, good.
Okay. I don't know if this is mom. I think it possibly could be. Somebody's coming forward with the head. I feel like my head hurts. I don't know if this is like stroke or hold on. When they take me to the head, it's either stroke, Alzheimer's, dementia, or a lack of communication. But she's absolutely taking me to the head.
I'm not sure who that could be.
I almost want to say grandmother. I want to go above mom even. It's almost like I almost want to say stroke. Like it just happened so fast.
Could be a grandmother.
Do you know if mom's mom passed from like stroke?
No, she fell, and she was quite old. She was like
There we go.
97.
That would explain why my head hurts if she fell.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
that's what it.
And you know what's interesting? I see Spirit do this all the time. Is before we bring in the person that you want to talk to, their loved ones come through first to let you know that they were there to greet her soul when she got to the other side.
Mm.
Okay, so. Did your mom have cancer, hun? Because she just showed me like the bald head.
She had cancer,
Okay,
but she didn't have a bald head.
interesting. They just see Spirit talks through symbols, so that's one of my symbols for cancer. So
Okay.
slow down, slow down. She's putting on the rose-colored glasses. Again, my symbol for when Spirit sees things differently on that side than they did when they were here in the physical world. Or an apology, so to speak. I'm not sure why she's doing this yet. Hold on. You know, it doesn't even feel anything major. It feels more like maybe she didn't express her emotion very well here in the physical world. Like, if she was really proud of you, she might say it once and that would be it. But, you know, she didn't, go on about it or whatnot. I'm not sure how to explain the way she's bringing this through, other than it feels like she wished that she could have expressed herself better and expressed how proud she was of you better and things like that. I feel like while she knew that you knew those things, it wasn't really talked about. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yeah.
She keeps going to your feet and massaging. I'm not sure if this is your feet or her feet. Who had the leg or the feet issues?
Her.
Okay. I feel like she got massages, though. She's actually talking about the massage. Do you know who massaged her legs or what is with the massage of the legs?
No, she lost a leg.
Oh, interesting. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm not sure how to explain what she's showing me. She's going now to shoes, and I'm not sure why she's talking about these types of shoes.
She's a shoe freak.
Okay. See, I should just tell you what I'm seeing, because she's showing me all these different types of shoes, and I'm like, why are we, like, what is the point here? She's like, I get to go with you when you go shoe shopping. And she's confessing that she's in your ear when you pass the shoe store and you get that thought, maybe I should go in and check it out. And then you're like, no, I'm not doing that. You are actually arguing with your mother in that moment in time. She's standing with you, whispering in your ear, let's go in there. She's acknowledging a ring or a piece of jewelry, but she's saying it looks better on you than it did on her.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Is this like her, I don't know if this is, I think it's a ring. It's almost like you take care of it better than she did. Like, you make sure it's cleaned and maintained regularly, and she just wore it all the time. She's like thanking you for being so respectful of her stuff and for just honoring her memory the way that you do and letting you know that they're both together on the other side. And again, whatever this stress is that you're going through or this health issue, this is going to be over soon. It feels more like stress almost, but it feels like it's going to be over soon. They're showing me like my dollar signs, which is usually my symbol for money, but it feels like money worked out. It's like things, it's almost like, how do I explain that? Things get moved around and worked out. I don't know how to explain that. Does that make sense?
And I'm not sure what she, possibly, yes.
She's not really elaborating other than to say that just don't worry about it. Like, seriously, just don't worry about it. The finances are going to be okay. Whatever this little stress is, it's going to go away and it's not coming back. So it's almost like if this is an issue that you've revisited over and over again in your life or recently, and she's talking about this is the end of it. We're coming to the end of it.
Huh.
She's pulling her energy back. And she's cooking, and I'm not sure why she's doing that. She's like pulling her energy back and letting me know that she's in your kitchen. And I'm like, okay, well, what are you doing in the kitchen? She's just like, this is my favorite room in the house. Like, I hang out in the kitchen. And then she's like, because I feel like I'm a better cook on this side than I was in the physical world. It's almost like she's learned to cook on the other side. I don't know how to explain that.
She was a good cook here, too.
I see. So she's just letting you know that she's brushed up on her skills on the other side as well. And that when you're also in the kitchen, her soul is with you 9 times out of 10. When you're in the kitchen cooking, her soul is with you. Are you married, hon?
Yes, I am.
She just extended kisses to the man by your side. And thanks him as well.
Yeah, she appreciated my husband, yes.
She's pulling her energy back. I hope that was helpful, hon.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Whoops. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I have to go pick up my son now. It's 1:30, but today's readings were very interesting, I have to say. Again, Spirit has their own agenda here, and you just never know who's coming through or what message they want to deliver. But the one thing I will say is some of these messages that come through and people can't place them right away, I don't take offense and I don't worry about that anymore, because a number of times you'll notice that people will go back and comment on the videos or private message me and be like, remember when you said this? Well, it happened like 2 days later. And I get those validations all the time. So I don't panic when I can't, or the person I'm reading can't quite place that information automatically. I know that Spirit will not let me move on until it's been said the way that it needs to be said. So, other than that, I guess thank you guys all for calling in today, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Tuesday. Have a great week, and God bless.